Alright, welcome everybody. Break 196, 22 Elite Half Case and Priority Box. This video also includes the Titan Spot RAZZ for this break. We will be starting off with that. So we are a couple of minutes early. Everyone is loaded in and ready to go. We go 3 times. Number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3. TK with spot 6. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I swear you have the luck of a leprechaun. Alright, let me just fix that up. Alright. Refresh or restart this page. There we go. Alright, so now we're set for the end of the break. And that is our team list. We'll switch over screens, get that set up. Alright, we'll quickly go through our team list. Broncos, Adam Barber. Raiders, Craig Baxter. Bulldogs, Kane Holgate. Sharks, Shane Murtagh. Titans, DK with the RAZZ win. Manly, Craig Baxter. Storm, Shane Murtagh. Knights, Adam Barber. Cowboys, Craig Baxter. Eels, Jai Dawson. Panthers, Ryan Jeffrey. Rabbitohs, Adam Barber. Dragons, Warren Stoddart. Roosters, Lewis Bale. Warriors, Adam Barber. Tigers, Hannah Byrne. Good luck all. We have our priority box as usual. We'll put that off to the side. And our 5 hobby boxes. Alright. Sleeves and knife. Fresh case tonight. So we have no idea of what shall come out. Morgan Harper, Mary All Stars. Alright. I'm feeling a bit they should be right there. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Stefano Utikamanu, parallel for the Tigers. Kennedy Sherrington, Women's NRL for the Eels. Crystal Rota, Women's NRL for the Knights. Cohen Hess, parallel for the Cowboys. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars for the Bulldogs. White League sensation Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbitohs. Number 39. Remus Smith, Speed Series for the Storm. Oh, parallel, sorry. Stephen Crichton, parallel for Panthers. Harley Brigginshaw, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Ruby Mojo, Clint Gufferson for the Eels. Number 29, Joe Dawson. Ronaldo Mulatalo, Dally M for the Sharks. Joseph Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Speed Series, Shaylee Bent for the Dragons. Dave Fafita, parallel for the Titans. Corbin Baxter, Maori All-Stars. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbits. Braden Best, Speed Series for the Knights. Fittler in the Kangaroos. Kieran Foran, parallel for Manly. Alex Johnston, Dally M for the Rabbits. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. Sharks parallel checklist. Tegan Berry, Young Guns for the Dragons. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Jessica Surgis, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Speed Series, Xavier Savage for the Raiders. Speed Series, Jason Saab for Manly. Sapphire Mojo, Isaiah Papali'i for the Eels, number 16. Eels taking both Mojos to start off the break. Speed Series, Mr. Hammer Fitto for the Cowboys. And that is the end of box 1. Don't forget, guys, we have auctions finishing at 7:30. Nathan Cleary, number 7. And number 1 and 2 of the Dally M's, Tommy Turbo, both numbered 6 off the top of my head. We have a Harry Grant Emerald number 8, which finishes tomorrow night, along with the Dominic Young Black Young Gun signature number 1. So 4 auctions in total, 2 finishing tonight 7:30 Queensland time, and 2 finishing tonight 7:30 Queensland time. Zahara Tamara, women's NRL for the Roosters. Bobby Law, women's NRL for the Knights. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. Tommy Turbo, Speed Series for Manly. Josh Kerr, parallel for the Dragons. Addo Carr, Indigenous All-Stars. Teal, Yvette Welsh, Maori All-Stars. Kevin Naiqama, parallel for the Roosters. Emerald. Number 2, Reese Robson for the Cowboys. Craig Baxter. Speed Series, Owaka Blake for the Eels. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. Just putting it out there, guys, with break 197 listed. It is almost halfway.
Break 200 is going to be something special.
There you go, Dad's saying break 200 is going to be special. So keep an eye out for that.
And only people who have got elite break spots will be eligible to be in break 200.
Okay.
So thank you to our frequent breakers.
As a thank you to our frequent breakers, only people who have already purchased an elite break spot will be eligible to go in break 200.
We will have a lot more than 16 people wanting to go in it, so when we announce everything, we will probably list all the names and then RAZZ, see who gets the entrance.
More information will be posted on Facebook. We'll keep going with this. Sounds like it's going to be good. It's the first I've heard of it, guys, so I'm looking forward to hearing what he's got planned as well. Amoli Olakaato, White Young Guns for Manly. Mawaiki Photo Waika, parallel for Titans. So we are up to break 197, almost halfway. If sold out, we can break tomorrow night, guys, which will put us one step closer to that 200 that Dad's just mentioned in the background. Xavier Coates, Speed Series for the Storm. You've got a few spots now, Lewis, so I'm pretty sure you'll be eligible for a spot. We'll just have to wait for more information. Nick Kotrick, Speed Series for the Raiders. I'm not exactly sure what he's got planned, and by the sounds of things,
Raiders will want to be in it.
It's going to be popular. Josh Jackson, parallel for the Bulldogs. So, Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Jordan Ricky, Ruby Mojo for the Broncos, number 33. You've brought plenty of spots, mate. You've helped us fill a few breaks recently, which is always a bonus. Keeps things moving. Bobby Law, Speed Series for the Knights. Rabbitohs Parallel Checklist. And I mean DK, well he's just a oh nice. It'll be interesting after reading that information that I forwarded you. I'd be really interested to see what his meaning was in writing it. Braden Trindle, Indigenous All-Stars. For anyone unsure, DK, which is Kid in the chat, he's got the number 4, or the team set out of the number 4 master set for Storm, and the only booklets we've seen, he's got the only one with the little insignia underneath it, to Maori. Yeah, it's obviously written in Maori, so Fittler in the Panthers, Tyson Frizzell parallel for Knights. He's posted the pictures up a bit, a few other places. So yeah, not even the Master Set 1 has that little insignia, which is pretty cool. Lauren Brown, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Sometimes I wonder if they actually know what number they're signing, or if they're just signing cards in front of them. Will Kennedy, a Speed Series for the Sharks. Dally M, Nathan Cleary for the Panthers. Josh Curran, parallel for the Warriors. Women's NRL Batil Vet Welsh for the Eels. Sam Walker, Dalian for the Roosters. Ronaldo Mulatalo, parallel for the Sharks. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Adam Reynolds, parallel for the Broncos. If you've watched my video from yesterday, what did you guys think about the 1-of-1 replica? I think it looks sick. I can't wait to get the Maori one. And we have a Black League Sensations, number 24. Keezy Apps for the Dragons. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it is at the very beginning of the video. I have all the booklets and the one-of-one replica with the 4 Indigenous players on it. Alright, so that's box number 2. We're going a bit slow today, a lot of talking. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't realise until after I'd finished recording. I almost redid it, but I reckon for the next one, something like that, I should be able to get better quality video. So. I know a few people have contacted Dad wanting the #1 master set. Oh, okay, they're wanting their team in the #1, right. The whole sets of #1 has always gone to the same person. They have all the #1s. Katoni Staggs Speed Series for the Broncos. Elliot Whitehead parallel for the Raiders. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Hey Hannah, welcome. Jerome Hughes, parallel for the Storm. Shanae Siasolka, Speed Series for the Broncos. Yes, the replicas, so they make 5 of each of them, which is their way of including the one-of-ones in the Master Series. Obviously the Master Series is, the Master set's supposed to include one of every card, so to keep the one-of-ones a true one-of-one, that's their way of doing it. Serena Naitoka Toka, Women's NRL for the Eels. Tommy Dearden, parallel for the Cowboys. We actually still have a few listed from past years on the website, guys. I'm not sure if everyone's seen them, but they're listed in the Master Set section of the website. And if you go in there, you can also see what teams are still available for each year. James Tedesco, Daliam for the Roosters. Romy Titzel, Speed Series for the Knights. Olivia Koenig, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Adam Fanilla Blake, parallel for the Warriors. James Schiller, Young Guns for the Raiders. Tasman Gray, Yellow Diamond Mojo. Number 43. Yep. In the Master set, everything's real. It's exactly the same as basically pulling it from a packet, except it's all stamped MS, whatever number it's out of. Number 43 for the Titans. I actually believe that, yeah, TLA don't use sticker autos, or haven't for a while. Yeah, as I said it, they don't anymore, but they have at one point. I do know of some at some point. I just like, yeah. Bailey Simonson, Speed Series for the Eels. Bradman Best, parallel for the Knights. Corbin Baxter, Maori All Stars, the Storm Premiership set. Right, okay, there you go. Yeah, well, do you want to trust sending them boys cards to sign? That's a risky move. Tony Staggs, parallel for the Broncos. Shante Poco, women's NRL for the Knights. Aaron Clark, parallel for the Titans. Morgan Harper, Maori All Stars. Tommy Turbo, Dally M for Manly. Dally Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. And were you being serious, DK? You don't know if you won or not? Women's NRL for the Broncos. Tyrell Sloan, Speed Series for the Dragons. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. Well, good mate, you're always welcome to join and have a look. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. Dad mentioned break 200 is going to be special. Only people that have been in the elite break so far, which includes yourself, I'm pretty sure you've been in a couple, will be eligible. Number 50, Sam Walker for the Roosters. He does believe it's going to be very popular. It's a bit of a way of saying thank you for our regular breakers. Guess I'm the breaker, you're the breakies. Joey Manu, a Ruby Mojo for the Roosters. Number 6. Roosters in the Master Series. Brent Maiden, Indigenous All-Stars for the Bulldogs. Eels Parallel Checklist. Greg Marju, Speed Series for the Titans. Dragons Parallel Checklist. Last packet for box number 3. And Sapphire Mojo, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Number 3. What are you wowing? Oh, Roosters. Alright. halfway through the break. Well, here's a question for you guys. Everyone watching, I assume, has probably been in our breaks. So what would you like to see in break 200? Lauren Brown, Yellow Diamond Mojo, number 8. Pretty sure I've seen a wanted post for that one. We got Adam Barber. Pretty sure someone's looking for that yellow diamond. If you check the trading card, NRL trading card post. Georgia Hale, women's NRL for the Titans. If you don't need it yourself, that is, obviously. Raiders parallel checklist. Anari Tawala, Speed Series for the Knights. All priority boxes. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Hannah Fido, parallel for the Cowboys. Emily Curtin, White Young Guns for the Eels. Reid Marnie, parallel for the Eels. Tiana Penatani, Speed Series for the Eels. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Blues Master Series. Looking for the Blues signature. Oh God, is it 61 or 81? One of them. Nico Hines, parallel for the Eels. They have the other two matching numbers, so trying to find the third. James Tedesco, Speed Series for the Roosters. Brian To'o, Dalian for Panthers. Brent Naden, parallel for the Bulldogs. Women's NRL, Keezy Apps for the Dragons. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbits. Cody Nicarima, Maori All-Stars. Liam Martin, parallel for the Panthers. David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. Herbie Farnworth, parallel for the Broncos. Jamie Chapman, Speed Series for the Dragons. Tiana Navidi, Women's NRL for the Eels. Oh, Jacob Saifiti, a parallel for the Knights. White League Sensations. Number 60 of 60. Joey Manu for the Roosters. Lewis Bale. Cody Walker, Dally M for the Rabbits. Here I was thinking at first, Lewis, that you missed out on your emerald with the Cowboys. But Roosters are starting to pay off for you, buddy. Blake Taff, Speed Series for the Rabbits. Cody Nikorima, parallel for the Warriors. Jordan Arabana, Maori All-Stars. Women's NRL Roosters Checklist. Harry Grant. Whoa. Real good. Harry Grant, parallel for the Storm. Karina Brown, Speed Series for the Titans. And Ruby Mojo, number 32, Raiders Checklist. Alright, it's another box done and dusted. We've got 2 boxes to go in total, 1 hobby box and the priority. Let's go. Renato Mulatalo, Dally M for the Sharks. Jaden Campbell, Speed Series for the Titans. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. Till Vet Welsh, Maori All-Stars for the Eels. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. And Kalen Ponga, parallel for the Knights. Team League Sensation. Number 30 of 30 for the Eels, Junior Paulo. Philomena Hennessy, Women's NRL for the Eels. Tigers Parallel Checklist. Ruby Mojo, Josh Jackson for the Bulldogs. Dally M, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. You reckon a Cook VD? Speed Series, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Matt Dufty, Parallel for the Bulldogs. Who's got Rabbitohs? Adam Barber would be happy, I'm sure. Charlie Staines, a Speed Series for the Panthers. Roosters Master Series. Braden Trindle, Indigenous All-Stars. Jesse Ramian, Parallel for the Sharks. Jordan Ricky, Parallel for the Broncos. Valentine Holmes, Parallel for the Cowboys. Well, if you want to talk in odds now, DK, you'd have to work out what ones have been found. There you go, there's a mission for you. Indigenous Anno Car. Reece Welsh, Speed Series for the Warriors. Autumn Stevens, Women's NRL for the Knights. Steady on. Cameron Munster, Parallel for the Storm. I'm sure all the collectors would appreciate it, DK. Matt Burton, Speed Series for the Bulldogs. The 200 should include everyone's card they're hunting for, expect for soup. Okay. I'm not sure I understand that one, Hannah. Jack Whiten, Parallel for the Raiders. As in, you basically tell us what card you're looking for. I'm not... Because I can guarantee there's one person who would pay almost double whatever we asked if they could get their Cleary 2017 SAS Shannon Mato Maori All-Stars. So if I understand what you've written correctly, I'm not sure how well that one would work. Hey, are you bloody kidding me? DK, you are kidding. Number 2, Cook BD for the Rabbits. Is that even possible? That is insane. I'm so glad I didn't ask you to pull it. Pick a number. Yasmin Meeks, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Have you brought your Powerball tickets, DK? Can you buy mine? Clinton Gufferson, parallel for the Eels. You've got to pick the numbers though, you're not allowed to do random. Julia Robertson, Speed Series for the Broncos. Reece Welsh, parallel for the Warriors. I'm waiting for Dad to come out so I can tell him this. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbits. White Young Guns, Luke Metcalf for the Sharks. Yeah, you know more than you're telling, DK. I want to know how you're rigging random.org. How much you paying them to, when they see your name, to make sure you come first? Because God, you have some luck in those. More A than class is what I would say. What do you reckon, DK? That's good karma. Yes, well, I can agree with that. You are a good bloke. Nothing wrong with some good karma going the right way for a change. Kennedy Sherrington, Women's NRL for the Eels. Dry Arrow, parallel for the Rabbits. This is the priority box, guys. Last box of the break. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Speed Series, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Panthers, Parallel Checklist. Jessica Surgis, Women's NRL for the Roosters. James Tamo, parallel for the Tigers. First, Dally M Priority, number 17. James Tedesco for the Roosters. Can you give us the cheat sheet, DK? Oh. Another hit for Mr. Lewis Bale. Yeah, right. Number 13, White Young Gun Priority, Bridie Parker for the Roosters. Luke Thompson, parallel for the Bulldogs. Murray Talagi, Speed Series for the Cowboys. DK is right, he does cheat. He cheats by buying the team master set. He doesn't have to chase his cards. Any cards that he does manage to collect, because he does, he still buys cards, even though he has his team master set. Ben's piping in, making a big call for the priority box. Yeah, he just gets all his in one go. Corbin Baxter, Maori All-Stars. Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. Some people reckon collecting the master set takes the excitement out of it. Well, Ben, I'll give you half of it. You called a BD. So, not only did DK call the BD Cook in the hobby boxes, Ben has called the BD, I think 1 or 2 packets before it's come out for the priority box. Unfortunately, not quite as good as DK. We have Stephen Crichton for the Panthers. Ryan Jeffrey, number 2. But either way, Ben, I've still got to pay that. Calling the BD a couple of packets before it comes out. So 2 BDs for break 196. Moses Mbai, parallel for the Dragons. Crystal Rota, women's NRL for the Knights. Mitchell Barnett, parallel for the Knights. Not quite, DK, not quite. As I said, still got to give him credit for calling the BD within a couple of packets of being pulled out. That's a good effort. Morgan Harper, Maori All-Stars. Dank brought some. No worries. Good to have you on board, mate. Matt Burton, a Speed Series for the Bulldogs. Thomas Flegler, parallel for the Broncos. Master Series for the Blues. I think it's a different one. We only had the one Blues. Yep, there we go. No double ups. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars. Hey! Number 55 gives me a chance to remind you guys, we actually have one of these up for auction at the moment in the group. But we have the matching pair, so DM 1 and 2, Daily Metal 1 and 2, Tommy Turbo, number 6, up for auction. This one is number 55 for Craig Baxter. Oh, it was out of the priority box, so you never know your luck, Brian. Panthers BD might be due for the hobby. Ali Brigginshaw, women's NRL for the Broncos. Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. In saying that though, I'm not sure if we still have the rest of the case for this break. Thomas Burgess, Ruby Mojo for the Rabbits, number 13. I just found the boxes sitting on my desk. So. Alright, we are getting towards the end of the break, guys. Cody Ramsey, Speed Series for the Dragons. Brian Kelly, parallel for the Titans. We do have just enough packets to find something big still to improve someone's night. Jaden Campbell, Speed Series for the Titans. Nick Kotrick, parallel for the Raiders. Captains. We didn't have any captains, so that means there's still 2 captains. Number 21, and we got no patches out of the hobby. Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Warren Stoddart. Number 21. So I have to see what that, if he's still got him around or what's going on. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. James Tomo, Sapphire Mojo, number 20 for the Tigers. Be pre-warned, guys, with the way Dad's talking, break 200 may not be a pick your team. If he's correct in what he's saying, how many people will want to be in it? Yeah, I'm not sure what his plans are, guys. The 21 Elite Box is just the hobby or some priorities. So all the breaks we've been doing, break 197 that's listed, there is 1 priority. 5 hobby boxes and 1 priority. So a half case and a priority. Charlie Staines, a Speed Series for the Panthers. And that's the end. Remembering, guys, with the priority, we actually have to buy 10 cases of hobby to be able to get a priority box if they're available. Just because we buy 10 cases doesn't mean we automatically get the priority. So, Dad allowing us to do a half case and a priority box is a bit of a big thing. Alright, well, with that done, all we have left is our 6 Master Series cards, and no double ups tonight. Happy days. I'm not sure what's up there at the moment, Hannah. Sorry, I would have to go and double check myself, to be honest. We've been listing different combos for different things. Obviously, cricket, guys, getting closer now to release. We only have what we've got listed on the website, so check it out if you're interested in cricket. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. There we go. So 3 times around, the person in top spot on the 3rd go gets the 6 Master Series cards sent out with their break cards. And number 3, Adababa with the Warriors. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to check out break 197. That 1 step closer to break 200. Alright, that's it. That's all.